Today I start a new chapter. The chapter is similarity. When two or more objects look alike, then generally we say that the objects are similar. This simple meaning is there of similarity. But in our syllabus, we have to study similarity of triangles only. So let's start. But before we start, we need to know some words, some terms, their definitions, examples, so on. Here is the definition of similarity mathematically. The definition says two figures are said to be similar if they have the same shape but may differ in size. So meaning here is two objects are similar if they have the same shape and size doesn't matter. Let's understand this through a very simple example. In this example, you find that three squares are drawn of different sizes. Since they are squares, so they all have same shape, but sizes are different. Hence, all these three squares are similar. Let's observe another simple example. Here you find that three equilateral triangles are drawn of different sizes. So again, since these three triangles are equilateral triangles, hence they all are of same shape, but sizes are very clearly seen here. That's different. So these three triangles are similar. Let's know few more terms in this chapter. Mathematically, if angles of one figure are equal to corresponding angles of other figure each to each, then we say that the two figures are of same shape. It means they are similar. Next term is same size. As the definition says mathematically, if sides of one figure are equal to corresponding sides of the other figure each to each, then we say that the two objects, two figures are of same size. Next word is congruent figures. The definition says two figures are said to be congruent if they have the same shape and same size. It means two figures are exactly same in shape and size as well. Then we say the two figures are congruent. The next term is corresponding sides. The definition says in similar triangles, the sides opposite to equal angles are said to be the corresponding sides. Let's observe this example. Imagine two triangles here, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. In terms of similarity, for angle A equal to angle D, corresponding sides are BC and EF. What it means to say is in these two triangles, if angle A is equal to angle D, then the sides, the corresponding sides to be taken in ratio are BC and EF. Here the explanation says that the side opposite to the angle is called corresponding side for that angle. It means for angle A, BC is the opposite side, and for angle D, EF is the opposite side. So altogether the meaning is, again, for the angle A equal to angle D in similarity, the sides to be taken of these two triangles in ratio are BC and EF. Similarly, for angle B equal to angle E, corresponding sides of the two triangles to be taken in ratio are AC and DF. And again, for the same two triangles similar, angle C equal to angle F, the corresponding sides to be taken in ratio of these two triangles are AB and DE. Here is the next term, corresponding angles. In similar triangle, the angles opposite to proportional sides are the corresponding angles. Let's take an example for these two. Again, let's imagine the same two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. The statement says in this example is, for ratio AB is to D, the corresponding angles C equal to angle F. It means for the corresponding sides ratio AB is to D, their corresponding angles C will be equal to F. Here the explanation for the same statement says, since angle C is the opposite to side AB and angle F is the opposite to side DE, hence for the ratio AB is to D, the corresponding angles C and F are there of the triangle ABC and DEF to be equal. Next, for the sides ratio BC is to EF, corresponding angles to be equal in similarity of the triangle are angle A and angle D. And again, for the sides ratio AC is to DF, the corresponding angles for these two triangles are B and E to be equal. Let's see the definition of similar triangles. The first point is, if two triangles are similar, then their corresponding angles are equal. And the second point is, corresponding sides are proportional. Let's understand this definition of similarity of triangles with an example. In the example, two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF are taken. And if they are similar, then their corresponding angles are equal. It means angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. And the second point is, their corresponding sides are proportional. It means BC by EF is equal to AC by DF is equal to AB by DE. It means their corresponding sides are proportional. Now it is clear that for angle A equal to angle D, the corresponding sides ratio is BC by EF. For angle B equal to angle E, the corresponding sides ratio is AC is to DF. And for angle C equal to angle F, the corresponding sides ratio is AB is to DE. As in congruency, the chapter similarity too has some conditions, some criteria for two triangles to be similar, and the first one is angle-angle postulate. This angle-angle postulate says, if two triangles have at least two pairs of corresponding angles equal, then the triangles are similar. Now let's check it through an example. Here in this example, two triangles are taken, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. And this angle-angle postulate says, if angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle F, then automatically the third angle of the two triangles, two are equal. It means angle C equal to angle F, and hence the two triangles ABC and DEF are similar and their corresponding sides ratio are equal. Now let's see what this explanation says. Angle A equal to angle D has the corresponding sides ratio BC is to EF, where angle A has the corresponding side BC and angle D has the corresponding side EF. For angle B equal to angle E, corresponding sides ratio is AC is to DF, where angle B corresponds to the side AC and angle E corresponds to the side DF. And for angle C equal to angle F, the corresponding sides ratio is AB is to DE, where angle C corresponds to side AB and angle F corresponds to side DE. So the first case is clear here, that if angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E, then triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So first case is clear here, that if angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E, then triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and their corresponding sides ratio AB by DE, AC by DF and BC by EF are equal. Let's see the second case. If angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle F, then triangle ABC is similar to triangle DFE and their corresponding sides ratio AB by DF, AC by DE and BC by EF are equal, and which is different from the first example's sides ratio. Now let's observe case 3. If angle A equal to angle E and angle B equal to angle F, then triangle ABC is similar to triangle EFD and their corresponding sides ratio AB by EF, AC by DE and BC by DF are equal, which is again different from the first two. Now I take some simple questions based on angle-angle postulate. The question is, in triangle ABC, angle B equal to 90 degree and BD is perpendicular to AC. Now observe the diagram where angle ABC equal to 90 degree and BD is perpendicular to AC. In the diagram, I find that total of 3 right-angled triangles are there. Now the problem is which two triangles we should take for similarity. And the clue is given in the question itself, and that is AB square. It means AB should appear 2 times. That says the two triangles we take here for similarity in which the side AB is common. And then finally we find that out of 3 triangles, triangle ADB, triangle BDC and triangle ABC, the 2 triangles we should take for similarity is triangle ADB and triangle ABC, in which AB is common. Now here is the block which shows the triangle ABD and triangle ABC similar. The first step is angle BAD is equal to angle BAC, and that is the common angle for these two triangles, and angle BDA equal to angle ABC equal to 90 degree, and that is given. Hence, triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC by angle-angle postulate. Now let's look for the correct sides ratio to be proportional. For angle BDA in triangle ABD, the opposite side of angle D is AB, and in triangle ABC, the opposite side for angle B is AC. Hence, the correct sides ratio for this angle equality is AB by AC. Now from this proof it is clear that the remaining angle of triangle ABD is angle B, and the remaining angle of triangle ABC is angle C. So in triangle ABD, the side opposite to angle B is AD, and for angle C in triangle ABC, the opposite side is AB. Hence, the correct sides ratio for this part is AD by AB. Finally, the relation is AD by AB is equal to AB by AC, and we do cross multiplication and get the result AB square is equal to AD into AC. Question number 2. In the figure, angle PQR is equal to angle STR equal to 90 degree. Prove that ST multiplied by PR is equal to SR multiplied by PQ. Observe the diagram. Here one triangle is triangle STR, another triangle is triangle PQR, and here only these two triangles are there, so there is no confusion. These two triangles only we take and show that they are similar. So in triangle RST and triangle PQR, the first statement is angle STR equal to angle PQR equal to 90 degree, and that is given. The second statement is angle SRT equal to angle PRQ, and that is the common angle, and it is clear in the diagram. Hence, triangle STR is similar to triangle PQR by angle-angle postulate. Now I come back to the step angle STR equal to angle PQR equal to 90 degree, and I find the correct sides ratio to be taken in proportionality. Here we find that the opposite side for angle T in triangle STR is SR, and the opposite side for angle Q in triangle PQR is PR. Hence, for this angle equality, the correct sides ratio is SR by PR. Now observe the second step. Angle SRT equal to angle PRQ, and that is the common angle for both the triangles. And now let's look for the correct sides ratio. In triangle STR, the side opposite to angle R is ST, and in triangle PQR, the side opposite to angle R is PQ. Hence, The correct sides ratio for these two angles equality is ST by PQ, and the remaining third side of these two triangles make the ratio TR by QR. Now finally, sides ratio obtained is ST by PQ, TR by QR and SR by PR, and they are proportional. We do cross multiplications of ST by PQ equal to SR by PR, and finally we get the result ST multiplied by PR equal to SR multiplied by PQ. Here part 1 of the chapter similarity is completed. In part 2 we'll see some more content and questions. Thank you.